Yeah, I know. It was nicely lit. It was even.
Is this going to be better?
You good?
Good?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Giving me teriyaki. There we go. All right. Then we clip them what?
Yeah, you can kind of loop it like that, and then that's what we did
Mic check one
before.
more time. You good? Okay.
We need to put those mics a little closer together.
Okay.
Sorry.
All good.
No problem.
So,
I'm gonna go off 19.
okay.
You want up here too?
You know what? Might as well. Y'all are having fun up here.
Yeah.
So.
Just laving it up. Lavin.
Good job, Melissa.
Hey, this is the service that I provide.
Good.
Put another
nope.
resume.
Oh, nope. You tighten this. Oh.
You know what's going to happen as soon as I start talking?
Oh wow! What a I'll just get down. Who's that? Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Here he comes.
Oh yeah, she won down.
You guys ready? Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm here today to give a positive update about the shooting in the warehouse district we experienced early Sunday morning. Because of the hard work of our police department here in Cleveland and the U.S. Marshals, and also the amazing donation from business owner Bobby George, we have found the suspect. And now Chief Drummond will give an update on where we are with the investigation. Chief?
Thanks, Mayor. Thanks for coming out. Just want to, this one time that I'm at, hopefully more than just the one time, coming out and give you really positive news. Today, working with the Marshal Service as well as CPD, our detectives and sergeants assigned to the Marshal's Task Force, acting on information that we received, as well as just really hard, dedicated work from our detectives. We were able to locate, we believe, the suspect that was involved in the shooting in this location that we're standing in. Again, that's through the hard work and dedication of our officers. Approximately 3:45 today p.m., the Marshal Service, along with CPD, executed an arrest warrant for an individual, Jalen Jennings, male, 25 years old. We have him in custody. We're in the process now of executing a search warrant or securing a search warrant to search a home. So in an effort to hopefully obtain additional information and evidence from the crime scene, which occurred here, obviously, on Sunday. We're very excited for the partnership and this arrest. It's a culmination, again, it's the very hard work of the Marshal Service and our officers. And also here from the Marshal Service, I'm going to say a few words, is Chief Deputy Brian Fitzgibbons. He's going to say a few words, and after which we'll answer some questions.
Thank you, Chief.
Spell your name and
Sure.
thank you.
Brian Fitzgibbon, last name is Fitzgibbon. I'm Chief Deputy for the United States Marshals. We're very delighted to report that all the hard work overnight and through the early hours of this morning, that the United States Marshal Service, with our incredible partners at Cleveland Police and the Cleveland Police detectives that worked on an incredible crime scene in order to identify a target. The suspect was identified, and we performed a standard fugitive investigation, and we tracked the target to a location in Lorraine, just west of the city of Cleveland, at the 2900 block of Toledo Avenue in Lorraine, and he was taken into custody, what we like to say, without any incident. But our officers made an arrest just after 3:45 this afternoon in partnership with the police department in the city of Cleveland, where they're also conducting a search warrant for further material involving the crime that took place. Thank you.
So before we take questions, I want to just say again, we got this suspect in 61 hours. 61 hours, and it shows you what can happen when every level of law enforcement is working together, when you have business owners like Bobby George supporting us with the high donation to get good tips to our law enforcement agencies. This is what community collaboration looks like to solve violent crime in our city. And I know and I pray that the victims from this mass shooting can feel safe tonight. Their families feel a little bit of justice. And I pray that the residents of our city feel a bit safer this evening knowing that we apprehended this suspect. We'll take some questions.
Regarding the arrest, we were hearing some reports that he had been in one of the bars that night. Can you confirm that he was there? Is there video of that?
Lydia, it's still an investigation. We're running down all avenues. All information is coming in, but we did receive enough information and video evidence to lead us to Lorraine and this particular target.
Chief, the arrest warrant does mention he was in Boomer Bar and Lounge and had observed victims. Do you believe that this is something that started inside the bar and spilled out into the street?
It's still under investigation. We want to make sure we secure all the information, including witness information, before we actually come out and really actually confirm all of that. So we're still developing more information.
Can we talk more about the weapon that he used that night? Did you confiscate the weapon? Are you still looking for it?
We're still looking for it right now. We're executing a search warrant, looking for additional evidence.
Was he arrested at a home or a business?
We believe that in Fitz, it was a residential, it was a home in Lorraine, Ohio.
How
Chief,
long
can you
after the
speak to a
shooting?
motive?
We don't have a motive right now, still under investigation.
How long after the shooting were you able to identify the suspect as Jalen Jennings?
The information started slowly coming in to our detectives, and again, just some hard work to confirm the information that was coming in. And after that was confirmed, obviously we presented information to a prosecutor, and a warrant was executed.
Do you think it was because of Mr. George's offer? Is that the tip that got you in?
It could have been. Obviously money motivates people, and 50,000 is a lot of money to motivate people. So we appreciate if that was the tip that led us to this mail. Of course, we appreciate that.
Do you know about how many tips you guys took on this?
I don't, because I know some came into us in Cleveland Division of Police as well as the Marshal Service and others, but I don't know exactly the number. No.
Just a couple hours after the shooting on Sunday, we saw a group of 10 people march into Metro's ER. Was that incident related to this mass shooting?
Not to my knowledge.
Is there anybody else you're looking for involved in the shooting or the aftermath?
We're still investigating it. We're not quite sure right now. It's still an investigation.
Can we talk more about the actual arrest? Can the marshals tell us a little bit more about that?
I couldn't hear you with background noise.
Can you go into more detail of what you can regarding the arrest?
For what we can talk about right now, what the Marshal Service generally tend to do with a case like this is we look into a spider web. We look at all places where we have possible leads where this target could be, and we set surveillance up. We look see if we have any traces of him, and we made positive contact that he was at this address, made contact at the address, and then he came to us, which is always safe, right? We always want to bring the person to us instead of putting ourselves in a place of disadvantage, and it went as peaceful as we could have hoped it could have went today.
And did he admit to the crime?
That's we're not going to release any information as far as the questioning went just yet. Cleveland Police is handling that.
Chief, have the detectives had a chance to talk to victims, and what type of valuable information might they be able to provide, given that they all survived? Obviously, that's the best case for you guys.
That's part of the investigation from our detectives. Of course, we want to talk to surviving victims, and we did in this particular case. And all the information is gathered together, and I believe also helped in identifying the suspect as well.
Is there any update on the state victims?
The victims, again, two were released the same night. The others still being treated. But they're, again, all non-life-threatening injuries, so they'll all be okay.
Criminal complaint had said that the suspect had saw somebody in there and that targeted them. Was it all 9 that were targeted? Could you say if there was any?
I can't say that right now. We hope to get that from our investigation. The detectives will try to interview the subject, and hopefully he'll give us additional information.
Well, the suspect, was he out on bond at the time?
I don't have that information available right now.
At 3:45, you executed the search warrant, but at what time did you know it was him, that was the guy?
I'm not quite sure of that, to answer that particular question, but it was actually an arrest warrant. It wasn't a search warrant, it was an arrest warrant that was executed. Yeah, an arrest warrant. I'm not quite sure if I can answer that particular question.
Can we ask the mayor another question regarding, you were saying, how many hours was it? And I know
Well,
it's all persons out there.
Yeah, I was talking to Commander Tucker and said we got this suspect in 72 hours, and he corrected me. It was 61 hours, and so it just shows you how our police department, working with the marshals on issues like this, goes a long way to make sure we can bring folks like this to justice. Okay.
Can I answer some questions too, Mr. George?
Sure.
I know as a business owner, it's frustrating when something like this happens. What made you take that leap and offer so much money?
I just got sick and tired of seeing stuff like this happen in Cleveland, and I wanted to help. And in business, I look at things from a businessman perspective, and if you show someone the incentive, I'll show you the outcome. So I figured someone would be motivated by money, and they were.
Were you surprised that it went so quickly after your offer?
No, they reached out right away. Yeah. No, I knew they would, especially, how public it was. So.
And I know you're well invested in this area. What's it mean to you now that the suspect is caught, and what's next for the warehouse district?
Well, it's encouraging because it was amazing to see how quickly, when the information was given to the chief and the mayor, how quickly they moved and how easily accessible they were. So it shows hope, and it makes you want to continue to invest in the city and in the area.
All hands on deck. Thanks, everybody. Thanks. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
Fitz. Translate.
Yeah, I was just translating.
How you doing? Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.